President Kim here. Welcome back to another video. Today is my birthday and I thought what better time than to finally release the White House tutorial video. I know you guys have been asking me for years for this video, and today we are finally going to start building this monstrosity that is called the White House. But before we even get into the video, huge shout out to AGG, for this is a build that belongs to AGG. I actually built this when I was 14 years old, which was a long time ago. But I appreciate your guys' persistence and consistency with the channel, waiting and being so patient with me. Thank you very much. So as a birthday gift from me to all of you, even though it's my birthday, I have started the tutorial and we are going to be building a major portion of this today. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and also check out my community, which is in the description down below. It's called the American Gaming Group. I'm the current president and also the founder of the group, where we play a bunch of different games like Minecraft, Grand Theft Auto, and anything that you can really think of, with players from all over the place with different consoles and different PCs and different gaming capabilities. But without further ado, let's get right into the video, because I know you guys have been waiting so long for it. Let's try to hit 250 likes. If we hit 250 likes, part 2 will come out. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright guys, first things first, we're going to head over to our materials, and this is all the things that you are going to need for the White House tutorial so far. There's going to be some additions that we add, but this is all I have for right now. So you're going to need some white concrete, some diorite, polished diorite stairs, polished diorite slab, black stained glass pane, diorite wall, diorite slabs, daylight detectors, rails, a regular glass pane, stone slabs, light gray terracotta, depending on what texture pack you're in, bricks, stone button, dark oak fence, iron chain, red wool, white wool, blue wool, pale oak button, gold, lanterns, torches, dark oak fence gate. You're going to need some oak leaves, anvils, iron doors, oak doors, gray stained glass, black stained glass, and also glowstone. So right now we're just going to start off with our first row here. We take all these things here, and then we will leave that just right now, and we are going to start on the south portico. So we're going to start building here. The south portico, just so you guys know, is the back of the White House, which is the south side of the White House. So we're going to start there. It's also the most intricate part of the White House. So just follow along. If you need to, pause the video, rewind it, make the playback slower, do whatever you have to do. Feel free to ask questions in the comments. But without further ado, let's get into the build. Alrighty guys, so first things that we're going to do, we are going to make a row of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Just like that. And then we are going to come right over here on our right side and skip 2. And we are going to break this block here, skip 1, break another block, and skip 1, break one more block. Just like that. This is going to be the entrance to our south portico. And after we are done with that, we are going to move over and create another 3. And we're going to do the same thing on both sides because it's symmetrical. So we're going to come right here, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. And after we have that, we are going to come over back to our right side. Do 2 more. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Just like that. So this is what we should have so far. Alright, so we're going to come over to our right side again, and we're going to add another 2, just like that. Same thing on the left. Add another 2, and we're going to add 1 diagonal, well 2 diagonals, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, just like that. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, okay. And after we have that 2, just double check, we are going to make one more 2, and then we're going to do a 3. So it's going to be like that, Same thing on the other side, going outward, just like that, and then we're going to end it off with a 3, just like that. Just like that. So far this is what you should have. This right here will be the base of our south portico. And then what we are going to do next is we are going to connect it to the main building and build our foundation for the main building. Alright guys, so after we have this, we are going to go over to our left side now, and then we're going to count 32 white concrete blocks going out further left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. And after we count that out, we're going to take out our diorite blocks, and we're going to place one right here and one right here, just like that. And once we have this, we're going to move over to the right side and do the same exact thing, counting out 32 and placing our diorite blocks at the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And we're just going to place our blocks like that. And that is our end corners for our main residence foundation so far. So far, so good. Now we are going to build up this back wall before we do anything else. So, first things first, before we get into building the wall of the actual portico itself, what we are going to do, we are going to build the windows of the left and right sides. Alright guys, so now you're going to take your diorite and we're going to build these little blocks up here, up 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Do the same thing for the other one. Just build that one up like that, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to build it up 22 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Then we're going to bring the other one up, just like that. And after we have that, we are going to take out our white concrete, and we are going to bring this wall right here all the way up until it matches the 22 over there. So we'll bring in this corner all the way up to 22, just like so. And we are going to connect it just like that. And then we're going to fill this in with white concrete. But we're going to do the same thing on both sides. So let's do the other thing on the other thing on this side as well. Bring this up by 22. And we're going to go over until it connects, like so. And now we are going to fill both of these walls in with white concrete. So after you fill it in with white concrete, I will see you guys in the next step. Alright, so that's wall 1 done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Alrighty guys, so now we have both of our walls. What we are going to do is we are going to begin to carve out our windows for those walls, and then after we carve out the windows, we are going to start working on our south portico. Alright guys, so heading over to our left side, we are going to start one block away from our diorite, and then we're going to count up 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. On the 5th block, what we are going to do, we're going to break it and make a little indent by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like so. Now we're going to come over and we're going to skip 2, do the same thing, make another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip another 2, make another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, skip another 2, make another 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, do the same thing again, another 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like that. So you should have 5 windows in total. Just double check. Yep, we're having 5 windows in total. And then those windows are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to make an indent of 7. So we have 1 already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're just going to break the rest of that out like that. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, but one side at a time. So we'll just carve those out of our white concrete walls, like so. Just like that. So this is what you should have so far. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Starting over here, we're going to skip by 1. Then we're going to start here, go up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then we are going to skip 2, so 1, 2, make another 4, that's 5, so make another 4, skip another 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, another 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, another 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We should have 5 windows, have the 5 windows. Then we're going to carve it out again by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, just like that. And we're going to do that for each of our windows so that we can see from the inside of the lighthouse, just like that. Don't mind those mine shaft sounds, guys. There is not a mine shaft under this world. Alright, so we have that, and now what we are going to do, we are going to take out our polished diorite stairs, and we are going to place them in the corners at the bottom, just like so, of each of our windows. I'm going to do that on both sides. Just like that. And then we're going to take out our polished diorite slabs, and we're going to fill in the 2 spaces in the middle of the windows, just like so. And we're going to do it on both sides, just so we have enough time, and we can save time by doing both sides at the same time. And we're going to take our white concrete, and we're going to go behind what we just built, and make a little ledge, like so, behind our windows. Just like that. So this is what we should have so far. Okay. And now what we are going to do, we are going to take out our polished diorite, and at the top of our windows, we're going to place the polished diorite blocks in the corners, like so. And we're going to do that for each of our windows. Do the same thing on the other side. And if I'm going too fast for you, feel free to pause the video, or even slow down the video if you need to. Next, we're going to take out our polished diorite slabs and put those in the middle between our polished diorite blocks for our windows, just like so. Then we're going to take out our white concrete and do the same thing that we did as the bottom. Just going to place it right behind our diorite, like so. Okay, so this is what we should have so far. That's what it should look like. Next, we're going to take out our diorite, and we are going to build up. So we're going to take it and build it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the outer skirts of the window, making the window 2 by 5s, like so. I'm going to do that for each window, just like that. Okay, do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and once you do that, take out your polished diorite stairs, and right under our polished diorite, we are going to place some upside down stairs, like so, to give ourselves a little bit more detail for our windows. So just like that, do the same thing on the other side. Just like that. Perfect. Now, what we are going to do, we're going to make the awning over our windows. So keeping out our polished diorite stairs, we are going to come up to the same level as the block right here. And we're going to place an upside down stair right here, just like that. Then we're going to come over to the 2. I'm going to place 2 there, like so. 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and I believe we're going to place 1 here at the end, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Starting here, place 1, and in between we're going to place 2, 2, 2, 2, and then 1, like so. Next, we're going to take out our polished diorite slab again, placing 1 on the sides of the stairs, like so. Just like that. And then we're going to place another one at the top of the block of white concrete to connect the 2 for our awning, like that. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to place 1 on the outer skirts, connecting the stairs. And then we're going to place 2 above, connecting the ones that we just placed that are connected to the stairs. And how many times am I going to say connected? I don't know. Alright, looks like we are all connected now. I messed up here. You're not going to place it over the stair columns. Let me make sure I didn't do that over here. Okay, yeah. You're not going to place it over the stair columns. So make sure you do not place it over the stair columns like I did. I was moving from brain memory. But that is what we want, just like that, okay? Now we're going to make the windows for the second floor. So let's get started on that. Alright, so we're basically going to be copying the same thing that we did for the bottom stairs. So we are going to skip 1 block. So we're going to skip this block here, this layer here. Going to make our slit by 4, just like that. And we're actually going to make it go up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're just going to get rid of all that extra concrete. We're going to skip 2 again, do the same thing, basically above each of the windows that we made down below. We should have 5 in total. So let us do exactly the same thing that we did before, this time just on the top, before we move on to any other walls. So we got 4 so far, we need 1 more. And if you're building this in survival, this is probably pretty exciting for you. You get to save a lot of concrete. So, alright, so we got that side. Let's do the same thing to the other side. We are going to come over here. We're going to skip this layer block, and we're going to build right above, just like that. So skip this block here, then build this up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And we're just going to get rid of all the excess concrete, like so. Skip 2, do the same thing, over by 4, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And we just have 1 more to go. Do the same thing as we did for all the others. Alright, so now we have our second floor windows as well. We're going to take out our polished right stairs, and we're going to take them across for each corner, like so, of our windows, just like that. Come over to the other side, do the same thing. Then we're going to take out our polished right slabs, fill in the middle. Once we finish that, take out our white concrete. We're going to head behind, and we're just going to fill in for our ledge there with 4 white concrete blocks, and that's going to be for each of the windows, like so, just like that. Okay, then we're going to take out our polished iron stairs again. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We are going to take out our polished diorite, and we are going to build in the corners of our windows with our polished diorite. Okay, go over to the other side, do the same thing. Then we're going to take out our diorite slab, polished, and fill in that gap. Just like that. And once we have that, we are going to take out our polished diorite stairs, and we're going to place that on the bottom of our diorite walls. Not walls, diorite, polished diorite blocks. Then we're going to take out our white concrete, and we're going to go behind, making that ledge like so. So you should have something that looks like that. Do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Once we finish that, take out your diorite, your regular diorite, and we're going to build it up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like so, so that your window looks exactly like it does down here. You're going to do that for each of your windows. Okay, so we have that now, and one thing that we are going to make a little minor change to, which I did not realize in my notes. We're going to take our polished diorite stairs, and for every other one, we are going to change the design. So starting here on our left side, for our second window, instead of the slabs, we're going to take the polished diorite stairs and connect them like that on the first floor and also on the second floor. That is a mistake on me, guys. Sorry for not pointing that out earlier. I'm going to skip another one, do the same thing here, just like so. Okay. So we should have at least 4 windows in total per wall that has the change so that we can add a little different detail for our windows. Do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to skip one, and then we're going to replace these with our polished diorite stairs. Top and bottom. Skip that window there, the middle window. Do the same for these 2 windows. Just like that. Okay. And then we are going to move back to our left side, starting at the top. Next to our diorite block, we're going to take our stairs and create our awning. So just like we did down there, we're going to do the same thing at the top. So we're going to place one there, 2 diorite stairs there for our pillars, and one right there. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Place one here on the outer rim, and 2 for our pillars, like so. Then you're going to take out your diorite slab, polished. You're going to place one connecting for each of our stairs, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Boom, 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 and boom. And we are going to connect those 2 in the middle over our windows. Remember, guys, do not put them right here because you do not need them over your pillars. Only over the windows do you need those 2. Just like that. Okay. And we're going to copy the same thing on the other side, like so. Boom. Just like that. Okay. So now that we have that done, we are going to take out our black stained glass pane and we are going to fill in our windows. So just come over here, fill in the windows at the gaps, just like so. Get that over with. Usually when I'm doing my builds, I wait till the last minute to put the windows in, but for this one, we're just going to put them in now because we do have a lot of windows to do. Better to get it done now than at the end, and you're just going to do that for all of your windows, like so. Okay, so we got one side done. We're going to do the same thing on the other side now. Just filling in all of our windows before we move on to our side walls. I know I said that we were going to do the south portico next after we finish our walls, but I feel like we should get our walls built up first before we put in the south portico and north portico. So that's what we shall do. Alright, so we have our windows in now. And now we are going to move on to our side walls before we go any further with the south side of the White House. Alright guys, so we are going to start over on the right side, and you're going to take out your white concrete starting from right here connected to this next white concrete wall. You are going to count 14. So you're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay? And what we're going to do, we're going to build it all the way up. 22. Just like so. Okay, so you should have something that looks like that. We're going to go over to the other side, our left side, and do the same thing, counting 14. So, come over here, starting here next to our white concrete. I'm going to count 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we're going to build this wall all the way up, matching our 22 from the other wall. Okay, so now that we have that, what we are going to do, we are going to start making our windows for this portion before we head on and connect to our north side. The reason we didn't go all the way is because this part here is the part before it connects to the colonnade for the east and west wings. The west wing colonnade will be bigger than the east wing colonnade, but you won't be getting the east or west wings until part 2 and 3. So we're not really going to worry about that for now. Um, so the first wing that we're going to do the east wing side. So the east wing side is different than the west wing side. Alright, so this is the west wing side, and this is the east wing side. So we're going to start at the east wing side. And we are going to do the same thing that we did in the front for those windows for this side here. And there's a little something special here that I'll show you guys when we get to that part. But for now, we are going to do exactly as we did in the front with the other windows. So we are going to come over here, skip 1, count up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. I'm going to break this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to skip 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, okay? And I'm only going to do this side first. So what we do here on this side, do not copy on the other side yet. We're going to do the other side separate before, because the other side's kind of different than this side. Just because the colonnade is a little bit smaller and doesn't take up as much room. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to count up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going to break our white concrete wall for both windows, just like that. Take out your polished arch stairs, place in the corners of the windows here, fill in the middle with your polished arch slab, just like that. Go right behind there, take out your white concrete again, and make a little wall behind that. Up above, we're going to take out our polished diorite, place that in our corners. Same thing with the slabs. We are going to cover the middle parts with our slabs like so. Okay. Then we're going to take out our white concrete again, cover behind there. Then polished diorite stairs, place those under our polished diorite blocks, and we are going to take out our diorite, fill that in up by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. So your windows should look something like this for right now. And if you'd like, you can take your black stained glass pane, fill in your windows, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, then we're going to take out our polished diorite stairs again, coming to the side right here, next to our polished diorite block. We're going to place 1 stair, come in between, place 2, come over to this side, we're going to place 2 this time, just like that, okay? And once we place 2 just like that, what we are going to do is we are going to take out our diorite, and starting from this side here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, just like so. Okay. Then we're going to take out our white concrete, and we're just going to take this all the way to the ground, like that. This right here is the beginning of the east colonnade. That's going to go to the east wing, but we are not going to be building that today. We do need this part here for the windows, and you'll see why in just a minute when we start building that middle section. So you're going to take out your diorite again, and then we're going to just meet this all the way up at the top, like so, okay? And then we are going to take out some slabs, polished diorite slabs, and do the same thing that we did for the south portico side, and connect our window sills, like so, just like that. So this is what you should have so far, okay? Then we're going to skip this layer right here and do the same thing all over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count it up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're just going to get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're just going to repeat the process that we did for the bottom windows for the top windows as well. So, starting with our polished diorite stairs, place those down in the corner, like so. Then we're going to fill in the middle with our slabs, take out our white concrete, go behind those, just like that. And now what we are going to do, take out our polished diorite blocks, top, slabs in the middle, stairs right under those blocks, take out your white concrete, gonna put that behind just like that, okay? And then we're going to take out our diorite and connect that up by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like that. Now technically this is the exact same that's on the other side, except that part of one of the windows gets cut off on the other side. So that's why I didn't want to do that, because I don't want you guys to get confused. Okay, so we're going to take out our stairs again, make our awning for the windows with our stairs and slabs. Just do 2, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to fill in with our black stained glass pane. Perfect. So now we have this section of our east side of the White House done. We are now going to move into our middle section, which is going to be a little bit more complicated because we're not going to have the full wall. So I'll show you exactly what I mean. For right now, we're just going to cover it with white concrete before we connect the east colonnade. So now we are going to do the middle section, and we are going to come right over here and start with 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Once we have that 14, we're going to build that 14 up. So build it all the way up till it connects to the very top of what we already have. Alright, so this is what we should have, and we are going to take it one step further. We're going to add one more line right here, and you'll see why. And we're just going to bring that all the way down. So we should have 15, okay? Then we're going to take our diorite, starting here, we're going to bring it down and match it to the one that it is across from here. So as long as it's matched up to here, we should be fine, okay? And then what we are going to do, we are going to leave that there for right now because that is part of our colonnade. So this part right here is all part of the colonnade, which I think what I'll do is after we finish the whole wall, I might extend out, or maybe not. No, not for now. We'll just wait till we do the part 2. So we're just going to take the white concrete and extend that down. We're going to get rid of that in the future. Okay. So after we have that, we are going to not do anything to the bottom because we are not working on the bottom. This time we're actually going to be starting from the top. Okay. And we are going to take out our diorite and matching up from this window here, this bottom part here, we're going to build up 3. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, let me just double check and make sure that is correct. Yep, that is correct. Then we are going to take it up by 2. So just like that. 2 diagonals, like so. And then a 2 right here and 2 right here. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Then we're going to put another 2 here, another 2 diagonals, like so. Connect that with a 2 and then a 3. So this is what we should have so far. That window right there is going to be for our residence. Okay. We're not going to do anything else in regards to the top. Let me just double check and make sure that this is correct. Okay. Alright, so far we are looking just dandy. Okay. So, what we are going to do now, we are going to replace our little top spots here with diorite, like so. And we're going to do that on all of our pillars. Do that on the other side as well. So we're just going to do these 2 here, just like that. Okay. Then we're going to come back over to this side. Alright. So now, what we are going to do, we are going to create the window. And you just follow along. So we're going to get rid of these 2 here. Place that there like that. Or technically we could just get rid of all of this. So all of this in between here, skipping this block here, we're going to get rid of all of that white concrete. Like so. Like so, just like that, okay? And on the outer edges here, we are going to fill it in with some diorite. Just like that. Okay, then we're going to skip 2 and build up 2. Do that on both sides. We're going to do a little diagonal. Just like that, and we're going to connect it in the middle. Just like that. Okay. After we've done that, we are going to take our black stained glass pane and we're going to fill that in like so. Because this part is practically done for now. So I'm just going to fill it in like so. Just like that, and fill in this part there. Just like that. Okay. Next, we are going to make a very interesting, intricate design that is going to probably blow your minds, but we're going to do it layer by layer so there's no confusion. So next we're going to take out our polished diorite slab, and we're going to place 1 here. We're going to take our polished diorite, place 1 there, another slab, another diorite, then we're going to do another slab, then we're going to do 2 diorite, polished diorite, another slab, one, another slab, one, and then another slab, just like that. Okay. Once we have that, we are going to go to the layer below that, and we're going to place one slab here, then like that, and then we're going to place two right here, place one down below like that, another two, two, and then one like that. So this is what we should have so far. I'll give you guys a minute to look at that. Okay, so now we're going to connect that with two right there, one below, another two, one below, two, one below, two, and then one like that, and then we're going to connect. So then that's the next layer. And after we have done that, we are going to take our polished diorite stairs, and under this two right here, we're going to place two stairs upside down, like so. Then we're going to skip four and do the same thing right here, okay? And then we are going to break four, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to create a 4 by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. Then we're going to skip 2 and create the other 4. Nope, create the other 4, so we're going to get rid of this wall behind here to create the other 4, just like that. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And these are going to be our windows. So you'll see what we do with those in just a second. Okay. So after we've done that, we're going to take our polished art stairs again. We're going to skip two white blocks, and we're going to place them right side up just like that, and just like that. Okay. And once we've done that, we're going to take some diorite, and that diorite is going to be behind the walls. So let me see how that is going to play out. So like this, on both of our windows, on both sides like that. For that one, it's just going to be like that. Then we're going to take that up by 3, so 1, 2, and 3. Like so. And then we are going to build a white concrete right above that, connecting our pillars. Take our polished diorite, and we're going to place those in the corners of our windows, like so. Take out your stairs and place them right under. And take out your slabs, filling in the middle portions there. Okay. And then right below that, right below our windows, where our diorite is sitting on, we're going to place some white concrete, just like that. And we're going to fill it in with our panes, like so. Okay. Alright. So for those of you who are concerned about this right here, you don't have to worry about that because there's going to be a wall right here for our next section. But first, let us take out some brick so that we can prepare for when the colonnade is there. And what we are going to do is we are going to take out this white concrete there, and we're just going to bring this all the way across like so, taking middle portions of that white concrete out, just like that. Okay. And this is where our colonnade is going to sit and rest. For this portion over here, we're going to take out our polished diorite stairs and connect it like that, because there's going to be some more stairs that are leading out here like that for when we do the colonnade, but we're going to do that in part 2. So we're just going to leave it like this for right now. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh wait, you're not going to do the same thing on the other side, my bad. This side right here is going to stay open because the wall for the colonnade actually comes out to like right here. So we're just going to leave that open for right now. Let me just double check and make sure there's no other things that we have to do at the moment for this section before we move on to the next. And no, it looks like we're looking pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next section of the east wall. And the next section of the east wall is going to look exactly the same as this section. The only difference is we actually have to build into the ground a little bit to complete it. So first things first, we are going to line it up how we always have, and I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Okay guys, so starting at the top, we're going to take out our white concrete and we're going to count 14 across. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, just like that. Let's just double check. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay. Alright. So, first things first, we're going to take this wall and we're going to bring it all the way down. Like so. Okay, so we have that. Next, we're going to take out our diorite and we are going to create our pillars. Take out your polished diorite first and put them in the corners like that, and then your regular diorite, and just bring that all the way down to the ground, like so. Now, just a word of warning for this part, there is going to be some digging because this portion right here is the north portico that we're getting into, and it does go deeper down in order to create a little section that's down there. But we're going to get you guys right through it, so there's no need to worry. Okay guys, so before we start digging, we're actually going to put in our windows first, so we have a little footing of where we are. And then we are going to dig our little hearts away. So first things first, you're going to line yourself up with these stairs right here. And then you're just going to come across, and you're going to put 2 there, just like that. Okay, and after you put your 2, you're going to take out your slab. You're going to put 1 there, 2 here, 1 there. Then you're going to do 2 more stairs upside down, just like that, creating another window here, 2, and then 1, and then 1 stair, just like that. Then we're going to build our window 4 by 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, just like that. And we're going to copy our window style that we did before. Okay, just like that, yeah. Do the same thing on the other side. 7. Okay, we're going to take out our polished diorite, place them in our corners there, just like so. Place across our slabs. Go over to the bottom. We're going to take our stairs, put our stairs in the corner, slabs across, come to the back, white concrete, just like so. Take our stairs at the top, place them under our polished diorite blocks. Then we're going to take out our diorite, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like so. Take our white concrete again, go across the top of our diorite, and fill in the middle with our black stained glass pane. Bada bing, bada boom. So we have our first set of windows right there. Skipping 1 layer of concrete, we are going to start here with our slab. So we do the 2 there, 1 on the sides, 2 stairs like so, 2 stairs in the middle, same thing on this side, instead 1 stair like so, 4 by 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, just like that. Do the same thing for this window. Just like that, and then we're going to copy the steps that we did at the top on the bottom. So just follow along exactly as you did before. Okay, so we have those windows, and now we are going to get ready for digging. Okay guys, so we are going to go 3 down, so 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block, at the bottom part of the 4th block, we're going to place a slab. So starting here in the first column here, we're going to go down by 3, and on the 4th block, bottom, we're going to place 1 slab. So 1, 2, 3, 4th block, slab just like that. That's going to be the top of the window. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we are going to dig, and this is by how much we are going to dig. Okay, so we're going to dig 5 down, and the sixth block down is actually going to be your ground. So we're going to actually build 6. So we have, let's see, 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I might have to move this up a little bit. I didn't think that it'd be, void like this. I'm not even sure if I can build down here. No, okay, I can't build down there, so that's going to be kind of a problem. But it's a problem that we can easily fix. Alright guys, so I kind of fixed it here. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to bring it down by 6, which we kind of have here. I'm going to take out our white concrete. Alright, so I'm going to just get rid of this layer here. And you are just going to follow the same thing that I'm doing as best as you can. If you need to rewatch this part of the video a couple times, then do that so that you can have an accurate White House. Accurate, however you want to say it. So starting from here, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block is where we're going to place down 1 on the bottom half of that block, okay? And then we are going to go down diagonally by 3 more. So it's going to be 1, 2, and then 3 like that, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build the wall, and at the end I'll tell you how tall the wall should be compared to what we had before. So from this point here, it's 3 more. So 1, 2, and 3, like that. And then we have the ground that is connected. So this right here would be the ground. So in total, what it should be, height-wise, I'm going to do that first, because then you guys are going to get confused. So let's see, 1, 2, and then the 4th one. So then we have that. So it's going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more on. Okay? So what we should have is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. It should be 27 tall from the bottom on this portion here. Alright, and then we're going to do the same thing here, bring that down by 3, diagonally like so. And on our outer walls here, we're going to get rid of these three, just like that, and replace that with diorite. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of the middle portion here. That is going to be one of your windows. And we're just going to fill that in real quick with some black stained glass paint. Okay. Then we're going to take out our polished diorite, place that under our diorite pillars, and then place some slabs across just like that. Now this grass here, what I have in my world is black concrete, because this is kind of like a it's kind of like a driveway sort of thing that leads into a garage that's under the ground here. I'm not going to be building your driveways and all that stuff. I mean, I can lay it out for you, but you guys are going to be in charge of that. Only thing I'm doing for this tutorial is building the building itself. Okay. So, with that being said, we are now going to head right over here, take your white concrete, and one from here, we are going to build just a slight little wall so that we know where our other wall is starting. So it skips 2, so we're going to skip 2, and then right here is where we are starting for said wall. Just double check and make sure. So this here, we can actually replace that with diorite, and we're going to replace this one right here with diorite as well, like so. And then we're going to build a white concrete wall that goes all the way down, just like that. And we're actually going to bring that out by one more, like so, so that we know where that starts. And we're going to place one block there of upside down polished diorite stairs. And that will be our colonnade there. Okay. So moving over to the corner here, we're going to get rid of this dirt. And we're going to also bring this down to ground level, which is right there. Bring this down to ground level, just like so. Okay. I'm just going to put some grass block there for right now. Okay. And now, what we are going to do is, since we have that part, before we go on to the north portico part, we are going to start building up our other side. So this is what we should have so far. This part here should be underground, and then this part up here should be on ground level, like so. So I'm going to leave this on the screen for a second. This is what we should have. Now let's move over to our other side. We're going to start on our west wing side of our wall, of our main residence. We're basically going to do the same thing. We're going to start at the top and work our way down to the bottom. First things first, we're going to take out our polished diorite, and we are going to place one right here, just like that. Take out our diorite, and we're going to bring it down all the way to the bottom, just like so, for now. We don't actually need it all the way at the bottom, but we're just going to do that for now. Yeah. So now what we're going to do, we are going to work on our windows. So first things first, we are going to bring ourselves, let's see, to the same level here. And we're going to wrap around, skipping none. Take out our polished diorite stairs, create one there, put our slab, 2, diagonal, and then we are going to make 2 for our pillar. Same thing over here, just like that, and we're going to do 2 instead of 1. And then we're going to get rid of the windows, which is a 4x7. So we're just going to do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, like so. Get rid of all of that. Do the same thing for our other window here. Just like that. Take out our polished diorite stairs again. Corners at the bottom. Slabs in the middle. White concrete right behind that. Like so. Then we're going to take out our polished diorite, build ourselves up in the top corners with some slabs in the middle, white concrete right behind that, like so. And then we are going to take our stairs again, place that right under those blocks, build 5 up with our diorite, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like that. And then we're going to fill it in with our black stained glass pane, just like that. Okay, then we're going to skip a line, so we're going to skip that layer right there, and we're going to do the same thing right below. So we're going to do 2, just like that. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to do 2, just like so. Now this is where the specialty comes in, okay? So for this window right here is going to be a normal window. So we're going to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But this window over here is only going to get 3. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Just like that, because this window right here gets cut off by the west colonnade. Okay, so over here, let's do the normal thing that we always do. Same process as up above. Just going to fill it in. And then we're going to put our white concrete right behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Always want to make sure that's 5 so we don't mess it up. And then we are going to place that down like that. Right over here, we are going to take some polished diorite, place that there, place our slabs, going to place our stairs like so, okay? And then we are actually going to take some white concrete, place that right behind. I'm going to do 2 of these, like so, white concrete right up here. And then we are going to fill this in with our black stained glass pane. And then that's that window right there. We're going to leave that exactly how it is. Okay. And then we're actually going to get rid of that. We're going to take out our brick. We're going to switch it up a little bit. And since this is connected to the colonnade, I'm just going to replace that line right there with brick for right now. Okay, and that's all we're going to do for this side, because there's really nothing else that we can do for our wall. We will go below though, and we will build our little door. So first off, let me find exactly where we are so I can build a door right below. Alright, so starting right here, we are going to break this and we're going to put a door here. So right here, we're going to put an iron door. So let's grab an iron door real quick, and we're just going to place it right here, and you're going to put a button right above it. So let's just grab a button real quick, if I can find one. We're going to grab our stone button, and we're just going to put it right above, just like that. That's pretty much the only thing that you have to do for the bottom right now, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And I'm not going to worry about where our colonnade is right now either, but if for those who want to, what you can do is you can take your polished stairs and you're going to place one block right there, and you're going to place some white concrete right there, and then there's going to be a pillar that's going to be right below that. But we're just going to leave that like that for right now. Okay, so now let's move on to our middle section. The middle section is going to be exactly the same as it was on the other side. So let us get our 14 together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Let me double check and make sure that is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, 14 directly in the middle. We're going to add one on to the end. That's going to be covered with our diorite. Just going to build this up real quick. Take this all the way up to the top. And replace that top block with our polished diorite. And finish filling in the rest of this wall. So far, guys, my birthday has been pretty good today. We're going to keep building up this wall here, like so. Okay, so we have that now. So what we shall do now is we're going to take out our diorite, and we're going to line ourselves up at the bottom of this window, so right here, and we're going to build up 3, like so. I'm going to do 2 diagonal, 2 here, 2 here. Same thing on the other side, diagonal, 2 down, and then 3, just like that. And then what you can do is, in between here and up above, we're going to just clear out all of the white concrete, like so. Okay, just like that. And then in our inner layer, we're going to put some diorite to give us some white contrast to the already white walls, just like that. I'm going to skip 2, build up right there, skip 4, build up there, go over by 1, and connect with 2 at the top, just like that. Take out your black stained glass pane and fill in your window. And just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so once you have that, what we are going to do now, we are going to create the design that we did on the other side, except this time it's going to be the exact same, if not slightly different, but it looks so far the exact same. So we're going to take our polished diorite slab, and we are going to place one there, place one there, one there, 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 and there. Okay, so that's what that should look like right now. Then you're going to take out your polished diorite, and you're going to place that in between each of the slabs, like so. Okay, then we're going to head right back to our slabs, and right under here, we're going to place 2, go down by 1, place 2 more, down by 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, just like that. And then right here, we're going to create our pillars for our windows. Okay, so we should have 3 windows, and we're going to get rid of the 4. Yep, so it's going to be a 4 by 4. So that's 3, and then we have 4 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing here. And right over here. Okay, then right here we're going to skip 2, place our stairs right up, right side up just like that, skip 2, right side up, and then what we shall do is we are going to take our polished diorite, and we are going to follow the steps that we always do for creating our windows, like so. Don't forget your slabs. We're going to put our slabs there. White concrete behind the slabs. Just like so. And then we are going to just double make sure everything's right here. Okay. Going to put some white concrete right behind there. And take our diorite, build it up by 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. On all 3 windows. Exactly like that. I'm going to grab this brick here. And we're going to take this white concrete out there and make it brick for when it connects to our colonnade. This one we might not necessarily need to make brick. Oh, we'll leave it as brick for now. That's alright. I will leave it as brick. Okay, we're going to take out our diorite stairs again, and we're going to build that connection there to that wall. That one does not need a connection because it's not connected to a wall. For that connection is right there. Okay. Take out your glass pane, whichever one you want to use. I use the black one. We're going to fill in our windows like that. Okay. And that will be our middle section. Just double check, make sure everything looks right. We're looking good so far. Okay, we're going to take our bricks and we're just going to extend that out across, just like that. And we're actually going to do it across there like that as well. Okay. And now we're going to move on to our final section. Now this section is as low as the next section. So make sure when you are building that you are going to build it all the way down as that part there that we did on the other side. Okay, so we're going to start from the top and we're just going to bring it down as far as we need to. Okay, so I believe it's another 14. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Either way, it's going to line up at the front of the other side. So if you are confused, just make sure it lines up with that side over there. But we're going to count 14. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Going to place our 2 blocks there, and we're going to bring this all the way down, like so. So we're just going to bring that all the way down. Same thing with this side, bring it all the way down. Once you've matched it to the other side. So we're going to go over to the other side and make sure it lines up. And it does. So we are cooking with oil. Okay. Get rid of this brick because we don't need that. We're going to build this here. That goes across like that. Okay. So we're going to get rid of, let's see, how much do we need to get rid of? So we can basically take it all the way to right there. We can get rid of all that stuff. Alright guys, so after you've done that, and after you've made sure that everything is lined up, we are going to start building our wall, and we're going to take it all the way down as far as we need to go. Okay. So, once we have that, we're going to take it all the way down as far as we need to go. Alright guys, so now that we have it like that, what we are going to do is we're going to work on our windows once again. We are going to match ourselves up with a side. So we're going to come over to this side here with our polished iron stairs. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to line up with this stair here, and we're going to build two out, like so. Make our awning for our window. Two. Same thing for the other side, ending with one. Okay, so that's going to be our first floor windows. 7 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Same old process. Just follow exactly how you built the other windows. Not going to be too particular about these because we've built them so many times already now. So I'm just going to kind of build as fast as I can to save some time in the video. I'm going to do the same thing at the top as well. Make sure you don't forget your white concrete in the back, top and bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to fill it on in with our glass pane. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to go up to the top and do the same thing right over again, skipping one layer. So we skip one, build up 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like that. If you make any mistakes, fix them quickly. Like so. Okay. We're just going to build here before we put the little awning. Oops. And also, if you have a better design, feel free to make it how you want it. You are the president of your own Minecraft world. So if you want to change things up, be my guest. Just make sure you give me credit. But other than that, just, do what your heart is content with doing in regards to your White House. And then we're just going to fill it in with our diorites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. Take out our panes. Fill them on out. Just like that. And boom. There we go. So we have that part right now. And then now we're going to build the bottom window. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth block is where we will begin. So 1, 2, 3. Starting from here. 1, 2, 3, fourth block right there. 3 down. 3 down. Just like that. We're going to get rid of 3 here. Replace that with diorite. Just like that. Get rid of the middle part here. This is going to be pane. Take our polished diorite. Make a little ledge right there. And then we're going to fill this in with black stained glass pane. Just like that. Okay. And then this portion right here is done for now. Yep. So we're not going to worry about this part right here yet until part 2. Or part 3 actually. Part 3 is when we worry about this. So make sure you guys are liking the video and also subscribing so that we can get those videos out as quickly as possible. Because I know a lot of people are looking forward to having completed White Houses, and I do not want to hamper them. So what we are going to do, actually, we're going to take our white concrete, take it all the way down to level with this wall here. We're going to bring it up to about, let's see, where does it stop? So it stops right there. So bring it up to about right here. That's where we'll bring up our white concrete in accordance with this window. So on the third block. Alright, so we have that side done now. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to move on to the front of the White House, which is our north portico. Now, the north portico is a little bit different compared to everything else, but the beautiful part is it's one whole wall that's connected, but it has a lot of windows. The windows is the only problem that's going to hamper us. Other than that, everything else is going to be okay. So, what we are going to do now, taking our white concrete that we just dropped, we are going to connect both walls in the front together. So, oh, we didn't build this up. Let's build this all the way out. Just like that. So starting from our white concrete, get rid of this grass real quick. Starting from our white concrete, we are going to connect our two walls. Okay, so we're going to connect them all the way, and we're going to build them up. Let's make sure. All right, yep, we're doing it right. So we're just going to connect and build them up. Now, if you know how to use commands, if you're doing this in creative, be my guest, use commands. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to speed this up as I build the wall up. Alright guys, so once we have this, we are now ready to start on our north portico. For the sake of the video, I'm just going to be building this real quick for myself as I build. I'm not confused by floating concrete. Okay, so now this is going to be the face of our north portico. Now the first thing that we're going to do before we get into anything serious is we're going to make our windows, okay? And when we make our windows, then we'll be ready to make the north portico. So we're going to do the north portico first, we're going to do the south portico last, and then we're going to work on our roof. The roof will be pretty simple, it won't be too complicated. There's a lot of intricate detail that goes into it. But after we get that done, we will be ready to move on to part 2, which will be the east wing. Part 3 will be the west wing, and then if you guys reach our likes for said videos, then what we'll do is we'll have a part 4 and probably a part 5 when we do the interior for like the different spots. Also too, I just want to say before we continue, this is my original White House. So this is the White House from the video many years ago that I uploaded. This is not my current White House. My current White House is a completely new model White House, which is more realistic than this one. This one I built when I was like 14 years old. So it has a lot of issues with it, but it still does the job. The newer one, which you guys can see in the background over there, that's like the earlier version of it. That one is a lot better and more realistic compared to this one. So, just wanted to throw that out there. I know I said it in the intro, but I just wanted to remind you guys in case you forgot. So, what we are going to do, my friends, we're going to take our polished iron stairs, and starting from this window right here, just going to make our way right over, and we're going to make 5 windows, okay? So we're going to do one like that, and then we're going to do 2, 2, 2. So right there we've already gotten, looks like 3 windows. We need 5 in total. So we're just going to keep doing that until we get 5, so 2 more. And on the last one, instead of putting 2, we're just going to put 1 stair instead of 2. So this one would be 1, just like that. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. and it's going to be the same thing for the top as well. So before we go to the top, let us start building these windows. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Both sides are exactly the same. So we're going to go over here and do that real quick before we start carving our windows out of the white concrete. And we're going to make 5 windows on this side, 2 for our pillars, and then for our end ones, we're only going to have 1. So let's see, that's already 3. This is number 4, and then number 5. Just like that. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So starting on this side, we're going to carve it out 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 4. And we're going to follow the same lead for all the rest of the windows. Now the only thing that you guys need to remember when we're making these windows is this window right here and this window right here. When we do this part here, it's going to have the stairs facing inwards like that instead of the slabs. It's the only thing you need to remember. Everything else is still the same, and that's going to be for the top and bottom. But before we get into that, let's carve out the rest of our windows on the other side. I'm going to go by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Fill this back in. Just going to double check on the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. Not going to lie, window carving is pretty fun. Pretty fun. If this was a full-time job, I could do this all day. I mean, it'd get pretty repetitive, but this is what we call easy money. Shout out to Ryan and Victory Outdoor Services. If you guys watch concrete. Okay, so we have that. Now we're going to build our windows, and then we're going to work on the second floor windows. So we're going to take our polished diorite stairs, all across the bottom for each one of them. And I'm just going to do both sides at the same time so we can save time. This is already a pretty long video. And we're going to fill in with our slabs, polished diorite slabs, like so. Do the same at the top. Put our polished diorite blocks there so we can put our slabs. Okay, so we got that. Do the same thing on the other side. Don't forget the white concrete behind. Remember, the 2 inner ones will have the stairs instead of our slabs. Okay, then we're going to go behind all that, and we're going to put our white concrete, top and bottom. Just like that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay. Taking out our diorite stairs, place those under the blocks. And do the same thing on the other side. And then we're going to take our diorite, build it up by 5, right behind those stairs, and it should connect to the top row of white concrete. We're going to do that for each window. And then, my friends, we're going to repeat the process all over again on the top. Now, I shouldn't need to do it again, because you guys pretty much already know how to build the windows. So if you already know what you're doing, just skip this part of the video, and once we finish the windows, you can be ready for the next part. We're just going to fill these in while we can now. Okay, so this is what we should have so far. Alright, we'll get to the windows in the middle part when we get there, but we're not going to worry about those right now. Now we're going to build the second floor windows, which is the residence windows. And we're just going to do the same thing. So starting from this here, we're going to come right over and make our next set of windows exactly like how we did the bottom. So just copy the bottom style. Should be 5 windows in total on both sides. So, okay, that's 3, 4, and 5. Remember on the 5th one, we're just going to leave it blank like that. Not blank. We're just going to leave 1 instead of 2. Okay. Same thing on this side. Cross right over. Build 5 windows. And a little carried away there. So that's 4. One more. Bada bing, bada boom. Then we count to 7, carve out our windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Making sure we skipped 1 from our bottom windows. Okay, that's one side right there. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Now we're just going to basically do the same thing that we did below. Right at the top again. Alright guys, so far this is what we should have for the north portico. Okay. Let us now move on to building our bottom windows. So starting from this right side, we are going to take out our polished diorite, and we're going to skip 5 blocks. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6th block, we're going to place down 1 polished diorite. And then we're going to place 3 in the middle between that and the next one that we're going to place. So 1, 2, 3. Place another one just like that. In between that, we are going to skip another 3 and do the same thing until we have 3 windows in total. Okay, so skip 3, then we do the 1, 2, 3, skip another 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. Okay, once we have that, right above our diorite, we're going to break a column of 3 and replace that with regular diorite. And then the 3 by 3 in between that, we're just going to carve that out, get rid of that. And this will be our bottom basement windows. Okay. After you've done that, take out your polished diorite slabs, and we're just going to build it up like our other bottom window that we did on the sides. It's basically the same exact window. Just like that. Okay. And then once you have that, you're going to fill it in with some black stained glass paint. Just like so. And I'm not going to put anything under the thing here because that's where black concrete's going to go, which I'll show you guys here in a minute when we get to that part. Okay. And then once we have that, what you are going to do, we're going to go over to the other side and basically do the same thing. So we're going to skip 5, and then we're going to make some more windows. So it's going to be exactly the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the 6th block, we're going to place down our polished diorite. 3 slabs in between. Place down another. Skip 3. Do the same thing. Skip another 3. And do the same exact thing until we have 3 windows, just like that. Then we're going to make our columns of 3. Filling that in with some diorite. Now, really depending on what texture pack you have, you can decide what the color scheme you want it to be. If it's not, because I'm using the city texture pack for this build, or if you can also use vanilla for it too. You can use quartz depending on what texture pack you have. Quartz, smooth quartz, it all works. Okay, then you're going to take out the middle of the white part, take out our slabs, starting from the sides, building up until we have something that looks like that. And then we're just going to do the same thing for all of them. And then once we finish with our slabs, we're going to fill it in with some black stained glass paint. And these windows will serve as our basement windows. Okay. So now we're going to take some white concrete and we're going to skip 2 and we're going to place 1 block down, and we're going to do this on both sides. Okay, so place 1 block down right there, extend it by 3 just like that. Same thing on the other side, skip 2, 1 block down, extend by 3 like so. Okay, once we do that, we are going to build that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 5 tall, so starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm just going to build that all the way up, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Same thing on this side there. Just like that. And then, skipping 3, so 1, 2, 3, we're going to place 1 right here, bring that up by 2, just like that. Same thing, 1, 2, 3, bring that up by 2. Then we're going to skip 4. So on the top here, we're just going to go over by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then extend this 4 by 2. So 1, 2. But also give it that second little addition there. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. Then we're going to extend that by 3 and bring that all the way down. So 1, 2, and 3. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, and 3. So this entrance here is going to lead to the bowling alley and also the chocolate gift shop, or whatever it is you want to call it. Let me just put this under like that, under like that. We don't have the floor yet, so I'm just going to cover that for right now with that. That will be in a future video. We do the interior of that. Next, we're going to take out our glass stained glass pane. Glass stained glass pane. Black stained glass pane. That's what we're going to take out next. And we are going to extend by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Just like that. And then we're going to bring that all the way up. Like so. 4, 4. 3 there on the other side. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to add 1 there, 1 here, and 1 here. Take out your dark oak fence, and you're going to place a dark oak fence in the middle like it's a handle, just like that. Then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, build that up. Do the 4, and then we're going to place our handles on the glass doors, like so, just like that. Alright, so once we have that part, the next part that we are going to move over to is our middle windows. Alright guys, so now we're going to start working on our middle windows here. Our middle, I almost said willows. Our middle windows here. And these are going to be slightly bigger than the ones that we've already been building. So we're going to start here on the right side. You're going to start here at this block and you're going to count 7 over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then on the 8th block, you're going to count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but let me just double check that that is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, okay. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And these are going to go up by 7 too. So let's just carve this one by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're just going to carve it out of our white concrete. Do the same thing on the other side. Count over 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then up by 7. Like so. Just like that. Okay. And once you have that, we are now going to count over by 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. And we're going to make our middle one window. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Should be 4 here. And that is perfect. And then we're going to count that up by 7. Alright guys, so once you have this, what you're going to do, we're going to make our second floor windows too before we start doing the bottom ones. You're going to line yourself up with this right here, and you're just going to go right above here and do the same thing. So you're going to carve out 5 by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's for all 3 windows. So the windows will be right above each other. You just have to line them up with the second floor. So basically skip 2 up. And this is what you should have. So once you have that, we're going to take out some polished alright stairs. Our top and bottom windows are exactly the same. So you'll be doing the same thing for both of them. Yeah, so it's basically the same for all 3 of them. The one in the middle is kind of different for the one that's right above the door. So we're going to do that one a little differently. And like I said, just a reminder, this White House isn't exactly the same as the real life White House. This one was my first White House, so it's a little bit different because I was an amateur back then, so it's not entirely accurate. But if you'd like to make it accurate, be my guest. If you'd like to fix it up and make it exactly how it is, then you can do that. And my version 2 of the White House, that video will be much more accurate to real life. Alright guys, so after you have this, you're going to take your polished alright stairs and we're going to kind of twist things up a little bit. So we're going to take it in the corners and also in the middle, just like that. We're going to do the same thing for all 3 of them, just like that. And between those, you're going to take your polished alright slabs and you're going to place those right in between them. So after you have that, what we're going to do, we're going to take our white concrete, place that right behind the slabs and stairs that we just placed. Then we're going to go over to the top in our corners and place some polished alright, just like so. In the middle, we are going to place upside down stair, and then we're going to place slabs in between those, like so. Once you do that, we are going to take our white concrete, build right behind that, and you're going to do the same thing for the top one as well, just like that. Okay. Then we're going to take our polished alright stairs, place that under our blocks, and behind that we are going to bring up our regular diorite, like so. Diorite, quartz, whatever block you want to use, whatever works best for you, color-wise, just like that. Then you're going to take out your dark oak fence, and you're going to connect the middle stairs together, like so. Once you've done that, we are going to take out our glass panes, and we are going to fill up or fill in our windows. And then we're just going to repeat the process for the top windows as well. And then this right here is what your windows should look like so far. So next thing that we're going to do, take out your stairs, and from right here we're going to build our awning right above, just like that. For the middle one, we're not going to have stairs on the sides, but instead we're going to build up the awning just like this, because we're going to have pillars in between the windows. And then for this one, stairs and the normal awning right above that, like so. And then now we're going to build our top windows. So once you guys do that, you should be left with this, and we're going to do the same thing for our awnings that we did at the bottom. So in the 2 outer windows, we're going to have our stairs, and then we're just going to build them up and connect them like that. For this one, the middle one, we're just going to do the slabs, and then we're going to bring out just like that again. So this is what we should have. Now in that middle part there, like I said, we're going to have some pillars that are going to be in between the windows. Alright, so little modification we're going to do to the middle window here, because we do have to make our door that is going to allow us to get into the White House. We're actually going to modify just a tad bit, So, starting right here, we're going to just get rid of this, because we don't need that. And then we're going to get rid of this as well. Let me see, how many do we need to get rid of? Just one, I think. Yeah, just one. Okay. And then we're going to take our polished diorite, and we're going to bring this out by 2. And 2 here. And then we are going to, hold on guys, 1 second, it's kind of different a little bit. Build across like that. Take our polished diorite slab, connect these here. Right under these, we're going to do some polished diorite like so. And then on top, we're going to follow it up with is slabs like so. Back one there, it's going to be like that. Okay, so this is what we should be looking like here so far. Then we are going to break a block here, because this is going to be a regular window. So we can get rid of our black stained glass pane for a little bit and grab our regular window. Let's see right here. I'm going to place that right there. Now in my world I have flag banners right here and right here. We're actually going to place another window there and right there, like so. And then for right here, I have an item frame with the White House logo. You can put anything you want there. We're actually going to take out a button. Let me see, do I have one in my... I don't. So let's grab a stone button and some iron doors. So stone button goes here, iron door goes right there. And then I have a little sign right here that says North Portico Entrance, but you guys don't have to worry about that right now. And if you want to design the door a different way, be my guest. Like I said, it's not exactly how it is in real life because I kind of messed up when I was younger. So this doesn't actually lead into the stateroom how it's supposed to. It leads into the basement door, which is not accurate. But for this tutorial, that is what we are working with, my friends. So next things that we're going to do, we're going to take our polished diorite stair, and we're going to place one facing the door like that, and one facing the door like this. Then we're going to take our white concrete, place 2 just like that, and then 2 of these stairs in front and 1 on the other side, 2 here, and 2 here like that. Now, there's 2 different ways that you can do this, what we are about to do. Now I'm going to do the one how I have it done, but for those who are in survival or those who are not capable of doing what I'm about to do, this is what you're going to do. You are going to take your diorite and then you're just going to build it all the way up to the top, just like that. Alright, so you're going to take your diorite and build it all the way up to the top, just like that. Okay? Now for the people who want the White House that I currently have, for both of the pillars, what you're going to do, you're going to take diorite wall, and you're going to build it all the way up like this, just like this. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Okay? Now I did this on my White House to add a little bit more detail, because I'm a detail guy nowadays after learning so much. And I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. Alright? So you're going to do the command /give @self deny block. Is it a deny? No. It's structure void, I mean. My bad. So structure underscore void. And what you're going to do, you're going to take the structure void and you're going to place it all around your pillar. Now for my pillars in the north portico, this is exactly what I have. And I'm going to show you why. So the structure void brings out the pillar to give more detail. So I have this going all the way up and on the sides for my pillar to give more detail. When you don't have it in your hand, it looks different, as you can see. So we're going to come over here, we're going to do the same thing for the sides, as many of them as we can. Okay, just like that. And we're going to do like that. Okay, so that's how that pillar is going to look, and the rest of the pillars in the north portico are going to look exactly like this. But if you cannot do that, if you're in survival, or you do not know how to get yourself a structure void using a command, which is basically that command right there, you're going to use diorite instead of the diorite wall. Okay? So I'm actually going to switch this out and use the diorite wall trick. And I also use it for the south portico as well, if you were wondering. Just bring it all the way up, both sides, all sides that it can fit on. Then we're just going to put the structure void all around it where we can. Okay, so those are your two inner pillars. Alright, so we haven't built the top of the pillar yet because we haven't gotten to the roof yet, but we'll get there eventually. We are actually going to move over to our other pillars before we build the floor of the north portico. Yeah. So let's move over here, and following the same level here, we are going to go from right here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on the 7th block we're going to place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 7th block we're going to place 2, like so. And I'm going to put some more concrete down. This is going to be a 2x2. So I'm going to place some diorite stairs all the way around. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side as well. So we're going to do 6, and then on the 7th block we're going to place it down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7th block, place 2. Then we do the 2x2 white concrete, diorite stairs all the way around, like so. Then we're going to take our diorite wall and we're just going to take it all the way up. So we're going to take it all the way up, like so. So this time it's a 2x2. So we are going to double up the pillars, like so. And then once we're done with that, we are going to put our structure void all the way around. And just for another word of advice, if you cannot do it this way, use regular diorite and just build your pillars up with regular diorite, okay? So now let's take our structure void, bring it all the way up, all the way around, on all sides, so we can get that extra minute little detail in our pillars. I liked it this way when this was my active White House for American Gaming Group. Some other people may not necessarily like it, but I liked it that way. Do I use it for my current White House? I don't believe I do use it. I mean, I use it for smaller pillars, but not for the main pillars, I don't believe. But it is a good little way to add a little bit more detail. Okay, so we have that now. We have our pillars. Okay, now we need to work on our floor. I actually want to get the rest of our pillars down before we work on the floor, because it'll make it a little bit easier for all of us. So I'm going to get rid of the structure void because we don't need it for right now. And we are going to take out polished diorite. The most used thing that we've used in this tutorial so far is a lot of polished diorite. I feel bad for the people who are in survival doing all of this. Good luck to you guys. Shout out to you guys. If you made it this far in the video, leave a like. So we're going to skip 5 from this corner, and we're going to build up on the 6th block our pillar, our first pillar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th block you're going to keep, the other 5 you're going to get rid of. And it's going to be a 4x4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just going to connect all of this like so. Same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Get rid of the 5. I'm going to do 4 and by 4. And exactly like that. Okay. Then we're going to skip 1 block. And we're going to do the same thing. Another 4x4. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. Skip a block. Another 4x4. If you're building on ground, this will probably be a lot easier for you guys. So, but let's see. After we've done that, we are going to go skip 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Place 1 down for the 5th block. And this one's going to be 4 as well. Except this one is going to connect all the way down to our other pillar. So we're going to bring this all the way down and just let this line up like that. And we're just going to fill this in for right now. Don't have to fill it in, but I'm just going to fill it in for the sake of the tutorial. Okay, so this right here is going to be our entire north portico. And then we're going to build each of those up by 4. So 4x4x4. And we're not going to fill in the middle, we're just going to do the sides. So we don't need to waste our time and more resources in filling it in. You can if you want to. I'm not going to do it. And we're going to do that for all of them, including the big long john right there. Just like that. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Build it up another 3, like so. Just like that. And the same thing for the long boy. Alright, perfect. Once you've done that, you are going to take out your slab. You're going to come to the corners of our pillars. Just place a diorite slab down, or whatever slab you're using. Then we're going to take our stairs and we're going to just fill in the outside skirts with the stairs. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Slabs in the corners, stairs in the middle. Just like that. And then we're going to do the same thing for the corners here. Slab, 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 slab. And then we're going to put these in the middle, like so. Do the same thing over here. Slab, slab, skipping 2 in between. just like that. Okay, and they're going to make 2 more, skipping 5 in between those. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're going to repeat the process again. Oh wait, no, the 5 are... Okay, hold on. Get rid of the slabs that you just did, okay? We're going to take our polished diorite and then we're going to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to repeat this process again for another pillar. Like so. We're going to skip another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and I'm just going to fill this in with 5 right here, like that. So this is what you should have. Now you're going to take out your white concrete and you're going to fill in the middle of your pillar holes. Okay, just like that. Filling in the holes, we're going to take out our diorite wall, or in the case, if you can't do it, your diorite, and we're going to build up 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. These should match up, so we're actually going to bring these down by 1, because they should match up with our other pillars. We're going to retake out our structure void again, so we can see. Just going to take these down real quick by 1, like that. Okay. And it looks about right. So all of them are going to be 16, and then once you're done building up your pillar, you're going to surround your pillar with the structure void. In the case that you don't have the structure void, do not worry about it. Just use your regular diorite or whatever block you want to use for your pillars and build it up that way. It'll still look good. So I'm going to build up all my pillars first before I surround them with the structure void. And then you're also going to do it on the long john. You're going to build up those pillars too to match the same height. Alright, so now that I have my pillars up, I'm going to surround them with the structure void to give it that a little extra detail. Alright, so now I have all of my pillars surrounded, and as you can see, it gives them that more little oomph to them if they were just regular walls. Makes them look like they're actually sturdy and have a little intricate design to them. Okay, so now that we have that completed, we are going to move in to working on the floor of uh, the north portico here. Okay, so let's make some space in our inventory for the things that we are going to need. We are going to need some smooth stone and some polished andesite, which are some things that I kind of forgot that we were going to have need of. And we're also going to need some gray wool or gray concrete. Well, we'll need gray concrete anyway. We'll need some gray wool, some red wool, and some, yeah. Alright, so let's grab our gray concrete. Let's grab some smooth stone and some polished andesite. So we got polished andesite. Where is our smooth stone? Let's grab some of that. Here we go, smooth stone. And we're going to grab some gray concrete. Gray concrete. No, good grief. We're going to grab some gray wool. We already have gray concrete. I'm losing my mind here, guys. And then we're going to grab the other stuff later. But first, I want to get this other stuff down. So, first things first, we're going to take your gray wool. I'm just going to make a line here for support for right now. So we take our gray wool, and we're just going to bring that all the way back, like so. If you don't want to use gray wool, you can use gray concrete. That'll still look good. I'm going to do that on both sides. So I'm just going to create like a little wall here of smooth stone, so we have a foundation. Your guys' will probably be different because you already have, the dirt. Me, I'm building in the air, so it's kind of different. Just want to build a foundation for certain things to help build. Thank you for your patience, guys. There we go. Okay. Same thing over here. Gray wool going all the way back. And we're only doing it by 3, just like that. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to make a little design. I'm going to take out our smooth stone. And we are going to, starting here, bring this all the way back, like so. Okay. Then we're going to do 2 like that for that. Bring this across to there. Same thing over here. Across. And then bring it back. Bring it back like that. All the way back. Bring this up. So we're going to skip 2 and bring it up. Alright, this here is going to be like this, and like this, and then bring this back, like so. And that's going to be the same thing on both sides. So, 2 polished andesite there, 2 by 2, another 2 by 2, and then we bring it all the way back, like so. And then we're going to just split it up, creating as many 2 by 2s as we can into the floor design. And it should work out evenly. Should work out evenly. And it goes there like that. I don't know why this was messed up. Oh. Something is confusing, guys. Oh, I see what I did wrong. There we go. You just have to move these down by one. Double check everything. So you might mess up and then it throws you off. Okay, there you go. So, we have that. Now we're going to fill in those holes with polish andesite, or whatever block you think works. This is really all dependent on the texture packs, or if you're using vanilla. This should work in vanilla. It shouldn't look bad at all. In between here, we're going to do two. Then we're going to cut it, and then we'll just put one right there, like that. Extend this out. We'll cut it here, and just fill in the pattern all the way till we get to the gray carpet, or gray wool, I mean. Same thing over here, fill in two. There you go. Alright, and then we're going to take our gray concrete, we're going to add a line across like that, and then we're going to do two lines going all the way back for our pillars, like so. Two lines going all the way back. And then we're actually just going to fill this whole area in with concrete, because we're going to use carpet that's going to go above the concrete. So do that. Okay. Once we do that, let's take out our carpets. We're going to get gray carpet and red carpet. For our gray carpet, we're just going to go around the border like this, leaving two on the sides, bringing it all the way to here. We're not going all the way to the end. And then we're just going to fill in the middle with red carpet. Like so, just like that. For me, I have it to where, just get rid of all these blocks. So we're going to grab some dark oak fence, we're going to grab some torches, and we're also going to grab some lanterns. We're going to grab some anvil, we're going to grab some oak leaves, and then we're also going to grab an armor stand for the guards standing out front. Now this is pretty like extra stuff. You don't necessarily need this. If you don't want these things, just skip past this part in the video. But on the third block, we're going to take our dark oak fence, and we're going to build it up by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and we're going to place a torch on top of it. Same thing on the other side. Go on the third one, 1, 2, 3. Torch on top. And then right next to that, we are going to place an anvil, like so. And we're going to take 2 oak leaves, place them on top of the anvil, crouch and do that. Then you're going to skip 2, or is it 3? Yep, we're going to skip 2, place another anvil, like so. Skip another 2, another anvil. Put the leaves on top of the anvils. Like so, you're going to have 3 of those, and on the end ones, you're going to put 1, 2, 3, with a torch on top of our dark oak fence, like so. And then you're going to grab your armor stands, place that one right there. You're going to skip 3, no, you're going to skip 2 for each armor stand. And usually what I do with the armor stands, I put Steve heads on them, and then just put like armor on them, black dyed armor. And I have mines in my other world holding the American flag, or you can have them holding weapons or whatever you want them to hold. I'm just going to leave it like that for right now because that is all we need. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to take our torches and we're actually going to light up our pillars. We're going to place one here on the edges of the pillars like so. And you're going to do that on both sides, just like that. And then on our two pillars here in the middle, on the outside, we're going to place two there, another two right there. Okay. There's going to be more pillars placed around eventually. Not pillars, torches, I mean, placed around eventually. We're going to actually place one right here, and on the other side, right there. And then we're going to take a lantern, place the lantern right there. Like I said, in my White House, I have an American flag right here, American flag right here, and an item frame with some map art of the White House logo. If you guys want a tutorial of the White House logo for map art, leave a like and let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so now that we have this part complete, what you can do is, if you don't have this filled in with anything else already for your driveway, you can fill this in with black concrete. I'm not going to do it yet, right now at least. Alright, so one of the last things that we have to do now is the south portico and also the roof of the White House. But in order to do the roof of the White House, we must prepare the south portico. Alright, so let's head back over to the back, because we still have a lot to do for the back. We got to put the stairs, and we got to do the whole shebang with our pillars and building that stuff up. So we're going to start back where we started at. And we're going to bring up those walls by at least, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to bring them up by 6. So grab yourself some white concrete. Take this wall here and bring it up by 6. Well, bring it up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're just going to do that for all of them. Bringing them all up to 6. Alright, we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Okay, so we have that, and then we're just going to skip 2 here, build that up for all 3 of our doors. Okay, so we'll leave that like that for right now. Alright guys, so after we have done that, we are going to grab some polished diorite stairs and also polished diorite and some of the slabs, you know, our favorite. And we are going to build our stairs and our trim for the bottom portion of the south portico. Okay. Okay. So, skipping 2 blocks above our doors, we are going to place a row of polished diorite stairs across, just like that. Okay. And then we are going to connect until we get to a certain spot, which is the second to last, well, the last 2 So I will show you what that is. So if we head over to right here, okay, this is where the stairs will stop at. So we're going to connect that to the front. So we'll go out by 3, over, and we're just going to connect until we get back to the front, following our pattern here. Just like that. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And we're going to stop at the last 2. So we're going to stop right there. Okay, so we have that part so far. Next, what we're going to do, starting on the left here, we're going to do the same thing but upside down. I'm going to start here at the end of the 3. So we're just going to bring that all the way over until we go to the other side and we meet that 3. And it's going to create this special little trim for the bottom of our self portico. Just like that. And then on top of that, what we will do is we will take our polished iron slab and we're just going to cover the top of our stairs like so with the slab. Just like that. Next thing we will do, we are going to start building up our stairs, which could be a tedious process, but it's actually pretty easy if you guys just follow along. If you need to, feel free to pause, slow down the video, just make sure that you get this right because this could make or break your White House. Alright, so starting from the front, we're going to come over here to this first 2, and we're going to place down a slab of polished diorite. Then we're going to place another one down diagonally, and then we're going to place 2, just like that. We're going to take our polished diorite and place 1 like so. Okay? Give you guys a minute to catch up. Then diagonally from there, going backwards to the left, we're going to place another one, but this time it's going to be 2 tall. Doing the same thing, we're going to place another one, but this time it will be 3 tall. We're going to do the same thing, 3 tall again. Okay? Moving on to our next one, we're going to do diagonally, this time 4. Second one diagonally 4. Just like that. And then the third one is going to be diagonally but 5. So it's going to go by 1. Then, next thing we're going to do, we're going to do 1 diagonally. This one's going to be 5. 2, right next to it, 5. The next one will be 6. And then another 6. Just like that. So this is what you should have so far. Okay. Then we're going to go over to right here. And bring this up, just like that. Then we're going to do the same thing again, just like that. Okay? So this is what we should have so far. Now, the tedious part is making the slabs. So we're going to take our slabs out. Right here in this corner, we're just going to put 2 slabs that are on the same level as the white concrete. Okay. Then, going down by a half a slab, we're just going to bring that all the way across and then fill in the excess here, like so. Going down another slab, all the way across. Same thing, all the way across. And it's just going to keep going down by 1 all the way. So what we're going to do to make it easier on us is we're going to place 1 right here. And then we're going to fill that by 3. Okay. And then for the rest of it, we're just going to continue going up by 1. So for this one here, we're going to go up by 1 all the way across. And by 1, what I mean is a half a slab. So each one goes up by a half a slab, and then you'll have your stair. And then they should eventually meet in the halfway point, exactly like so. And there you go, you have your stairs. So we're basically going to do the same thing, but this time on the other side. I'm going to take some torches as well. I'm going to light this up while we're here, so we don't forget. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, just like that. We're also going to put a torch on the third block right here, and we'll place another torch right here and right here. Same thing on the other side. Place a torch right here. I'm going to place torches on the stairs going up. So for this side, we're going to do the same thing, okay, because it's going to be the same exact as the other side, just mirrored. Start here, go diagonal, and then we're going to do 2. Take out our polished diorite, place 1, diagonal, go up by 1. 2, next 2 diagonals will be 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. The next one, 2 diagonals will be 4, 4, and 4. The next one will be 5, like so, and then we're going to have the 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 2 are going to meet up with the 5, the next 2 are going to be 6, and then we're going to have the 2 going diagonal back in, and they're going to be 6 as well, just like that. Alright, so now we're going to build up the stairs themselves, starting here. I'm going to make 2 that's level with the concrete, and I'm going to bring this across, filling in the rest, like so. Then each one, we're just going to make 1 lower, going all the way. I'm going to stop there. Over here, we are going to put 1 here, and 3 here, like so. We're just going to fill this in, and then go up by a half a slab for each stair. Can get pretty tight, but it's worth it. There you go. So now you have stairs. And then the same torch situation. I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay. So now that that's out of the way, we are now going to start working on our floor. So we're going to take our white concrete and we're just going to drag this all the way across and just fill in this whole area right here with white concrete. There we go. So after we've done that, now I'm going to take some of our diorite slab and stairs to create our pillars. First things first, we're going to take out our stairs and we're going to make a 3 by 3. So we're going to find the corner here and make a 3 by 3. And then in the middle, we're going to put some white concrete. Same thing on this side, this little corner, 3 by 3. White concrete in the middle. Those are going to be our 2 middle ones. Coming over to right here, we're going to do another 3 by 3, starting in this corner. So 3 here. Should be a 2 block gap here between the 2. White concrete in the middle. Same thing on the other side. 3x3 with a 2 block gap between the other pillars. Okay, and then we just got 2 more pillars to make, and those 2 pillars we're going to actually head over here, and then starting from right here we're going to make another 3x3 like so. Fill in white concrete, 3x3. Make sure it lines up with the other one. Boom, just like that. Okay, so we have that. Now, what we are going to do, my friends, we are going to extend our wall back there so that it is correct. So we're going to take out our white concrete, and we are going to extend it by 1, 2, let me just double check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Technically 7, so we'll go out 7. So starting from here, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and we'll place on the 7th block 2 protruding out like that. Same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 protruding out. Let me just double check and make sure it's 7 on the other side as well. I'm starting to lose my voice making this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. And then, once we have that, we are going to take it out 2 diagonally, like so. And then add a 2 there. 2 diagonally, and then a 2. And then it's going to be a 3. And then another 3. And then we're just going to connect it in the middle, like so. Just like that. Coming back over here, we're going to get rid of this middle block here and this middle block here. Those are going to be doorways into the blue room. Alright. And now, what we are going to do, my friends, is we are going to build. We are going to build, my friends. We shall build. Build, build, build. That's all we do, is build. Okay, so we're going to take it up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to take it up by 9 before it reaches the next floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're just going to bring this wall up by 9. For the door, you can just leave a slot of 2 open like that. I'm going to skip that middle there. So that middle is going to be a window. There are going to be some blocks that we get rid of, because we're going to change them out to give the building a little bit more texture than just the white. I'm going to take up this block by 9 as well. And we're just going to fill in the side here by 9. And we'll carve it out later. Do that for both sides. Like that. So we're going to come to this middle, and just going to fill it in by 2 there like that, because there's a window in the middle. I'm going to leave it like that for right now. So now, what you're going to do, you're going to take out some diorite, and you're going to replace this siding here with diorite, just like that. You're going to replace the same thing here with diorite. Not sure why I did it like that, but that is what we're going to do. Okay, then we'll just skip the 2. So this 2 here needs to be carved out, And this one here needs to be replaced with diorite, because those are windows as well. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, then we're going to come over to the side here, and we're going to carve out a window that's so close right there. And then on the third side, we're going to bring up our diorite, like so. Same level, carve out a window. Third block, we're going to do diorite, like that. Okay. And before we forget, we're going to take out a stone button to add as a decorative piece right above our window, like so, facing away from the White House. And then two on the side here, like that. Alright guys, so after you've done that, we are going to take some tinted glass and we are going to fill in these empty holes that we have here. Now you can use either tinted glass or you can use black stained glass, or whatever glass you'd like to use. I like using the darker colors because they stand out. But for this one, I'm just going to use some tinted glass. But black stained glass is good as well. Alright, so we have that. I'm going to get rid of that for right now. And then we also are going to take out a iron door and a button. And we're going to place the buttons right above the doors. And the doors should be right up on the edge, like so. Just like that. Okay. Okie dokie. So the next thing that we are going to work on, my friends, is we are going to continue our wall at the top here. But first, we need to get our pillars up. Not our funny up. So we're going to get rid of our doors and our buttons. Now we're going to take back out our diorite wall and our structure void, because we are going to build our pillars next. Now, if you cannot, once again, if you cannot use the pillars in the structure, good grief. If you cannot use the diorite wall in the structure void, take out diorite. You're going to build it up with regular diorite. Trust me, with regular diorite, it looks great. For me, I upgraded it a couple years back to the wall with the structure void, but do whatever you feel like you want to do. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the diorite wall with the structure void. And we are going to build up, let's see, we're going to build up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Our pillars are going to be 14 tall, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And that's going to be for each one. Now I'm not going to put the structure void around the pillar until I have the second balcony up, which is the Truman balcony, because there's some spots on the pillar that will not be able to have the little extra detail. But I do recommend that most people will probably use a regular block, and it'll still look good, so you have nothing to worry about. So we have our pillars. We're basically just going to take this wall all the way up to the top for now, because it's going to be the same thing for the top portion as well. So we're just gonna match that up with the top, and we'll go from there. Okay, and I'm just gonna fill in these walls too. We'll carve them out here in a minute. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so now what we are going to do, I'm going to go over to the side here, and we're going to start carving where we need to carve. So we're going to match up here, and then this window here is going to be 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. Switch this out with some diorite, like so. Okay. And then right below this is going to be our floor, which we are going to make out of some white concrete. So we're going to skip this, and then right here is the floor. So let's just do this for right now. Okay, so it's 3. So we're going to skip 3. So we're going to come right onto here to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. And then from that 5, you're going to go skip this one, and we're going to go down 2. So 1, 2, like that. Do the same thing over here. Skip this one, go by 2, it's going to connect to our pillar. Then our pillar, from the pillar there, it's going to go over by 3. Well, technically it's going to go all the way over, but I'm just going to do the outline, and then we're going to fill it in later. So we're going to do 3, and then we're going to build diagonally, and it's going to be 2, so 3, 2, well, technically 3, 1, I should say. So 3, 1, and then I'm going to do it again with 1. Then we're going to go to 2, and then we're going to do 3, like so. And then we're going to go into a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. And it's going to go back into a 3, because it's going to be the same exact as the other side. 3, 2, and then we're going to do 1, 3, 2, 1, and then another 3, apparently. Not sure if it did that on the other side. Did it? Okay, it did. It just looks different for some reason. I guess it is kind of different. I'm not going to ask any questions about it. And then behind the pillar we do 2, 2, and connected back with the 1, just like that. Then we're just going to fill this all in with some white concrete, the inside. just like that. And once we have that, what we are going to do, we're going to take some polystride slab, and we're just going to follow the outline of it right under, like so. And you guys can probably hear that airplane in the background. Sorry about that. It's traveling season on the president's birthday, aka Kai Knuckles, president of American Gaming Group. Alright, so we're going to have that trim under there just like that. And now what we're going to do is we are going to build outside for our barrier. So we're going to start over on the left side, and we're going to place one there, two, just like that. Come over, and we're going to connect. Let's see, connect like that. I guess they're all just connecting. That's what it's looking like, guys. Yeah, they're all just connecting. So we're going to skip that one there. Go like this. Connect here. And the next White House I build is gonna be much better than this. If you guys were wondering, this is nowhere close to how I built today. But that's what we have. Okay, so yeah, that's an extra added one on there. We don't need that one. I don't know why that one was there. So I'm actually going to fix that for this. So I'm just going to keep going like this. So 3, and that's another 3. Why does it want another 3 if it didn't do the 3 over here? So 3, 3, 3. So here it's going to be 2, like that. These are connected. And starting back off over here, it's going to be 2, 2, and then 1. And then on top of that, we're going to take stairs, and we're going to build the stairs facing to the west wing. So facing to our left. And we're just going to connect all of them. Like so. And that's going to go right there. Then we're going to have one right there. And then this one's going to go like this. So right above all your slabs is where you're going to put your stairs at. On the outskirts. Just like so. So now we have our balcony, our Truman balcony. Okay. So we have that now. Let's make our windows for the top portion. Okay, so we're going to come over here, get rid of that, because that's going to be a door, get rid of that, that's a door. And then we're going to get rid of the middle here, and clear 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. This here is going to be diorite, like so. Just like that. Let's grab our glass while we're at it. Fill this in with glass. Come over and create our other pieces, like so. And we're going to create our door. Not our door, our window. My bad, guys. I'm very tired, if you couldn't already tell. But we're making it happen. We're going to cover up this window here, fill that with glass. Same thing here. Just like so. And then we're going to come over to the edge, do the same thing, fill it with glass as well, creating that window on the side. Do the same thing on the other side. It's already carved. Just like so. Not going to put any furniture as of yet. Okay, so now we can get rid of the window. Let's put our door in. And then let's put our buttons as well above the doors. Like so. Okay. And now, since we have the balcony done, what we can do, we're going to take our structure void and we're going to place that all around our pillars. For those of you who have the walls. For the tutorial, I probably should have just used the regular block, but I wanted to share the White House with you guys, with how it actually is right now, or at least how it was left for our old world, because we don't use this White House anymore. This White House was retired in 2025 because we no longer play on the old realm. We have a new realm, and if you guys are interested in joining that realm, feel free to check out the American Gaming Group. That is a group that I own and run. It's a gaming community where you can meet friends and play different games, and also participate in, you know, this type of stuff here, if that's what you're into. Play all types of games, GTA, Minecraft, Fortnite, Battlefield, anything you can think of. We play a wider range of games, and you can meet a lot of people too who play the same games that you play and make, you know, gaming memories forever. That's all what it's about. And we would love to have you guys, when you do join, say, hey, I'm from Presidential Gamer. Might get yourself some brownie points. Okay. So we have that now. As you can see, the pillars are looking pretty good. Pretty good. One of the last things we really have to do is just put on the roof. It's like his head got chopped off, you know? But we are slowly getting there, guys. We are slowly getting there into the final stretch of things. And I cannot wait, because trust me, I am ready to go to bed. But, yeah. Alright, so we have that part now. Now what we are going to do, we are going to take some white concrete. I'm going to place it on top of our pillars, like so. Just like that. We are practically going to be building our walls around it. So these two we're going to leave for last, but these I'm just going to build upside down all the way around it, like so, with our polished iron stairs. Same thing on the other side, for the other two. Just like that. Just going to leave it like that for right now. And these two are kind of special because they connect to each other. And I just want to make sure that we get it right. So these two here, they connect in the middle there. And then it goes around like so, I believe. Let me just double check. Okay, so inside of here, we're missing that one because it has slabs. that go across. And this goes like this, and then this has slabs that go across like that. So we're going to leave it like that. And then I'll show you the rest of the other slabs when we get to that part. So this is what we should have so far. Ooh, let's go put our doors at the bottom real quick while we can. We don't need these structure voids anymore. Alright, these are going to go to the inside. So they're actually going to be right there, like that, and there's going to be pressure plates here that you can put. So you put some pressure plates down out of stone ones, like that. Okay. So let's keep going. We're making a lot of good progress. So taking out your polystyrene slab, starting from the middle here, we're going to add 3, connecting it there. We're going to go to the other side. We are going to add 3 from the middle, connecting it. Going on to the next one, we are going to add 1, 2, like that. And then we're going to do 2 more. And then it's going to bring this out by another 2. That's going to connect with this back one here. And we're just going to fill that in like that. Okay, so that should be the whole part for right there. Let's go do that on the other side so we can keep our symmetry. So we got the 3, and it's going to be another 3, and then the 2, pop out from the 3, and these 2 are going to pop out and connect like so. I'm just going to connect that like that. And then we're going to go over to the side. Starting from the 3 here, we're just going to add another 3. And starting from here, we're going to take it all the way back to the wall. Like so. Okay. I believe that's the same thing that happens here on this side. Just double check. So starting here, we're going to take it all the way back to the wall. And then this is going to connect all the way around. Yeah, it's going to connect all the way around. So we're just going to connect it all the way around like so. Just like that. This is where we're going to leave off in part 1. We've already done so much for part 1, which I believe we've made great progress. I don't want to make a super long video to where people don't want to click on it. So in part 2, we're going to finish off what we started with the north portico, the south portico, and the roof. And we're also going to do the east colonnade and the east wing. Part 3 will most likely be the west colonnade. Part 4 would be maybe like interior, and also part 5 would be interior, because there's so much for this project. But if you guys enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos like this one, please hit that like button, subscribe, join the PG Army, aka the Secret Service now today, and also check out my community. Link will be in the description down below. It is called the American Gaming Group. Join our Discord, get special perks within the Discord if you are from the Presidential Gamer channel. And also, for part 2 to come out, let's hit 250 likes. If this video gets 250 likes, that is when part 2 will release. So it's all up to you guys to make it happen. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching. Join the channel, subscribe, hit that like button, share it with your friends. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!